Brian, there's been a lot of noise during this presidential election. What are us commentators, what are the candidates themselves missing?
The policy plans of both candidates are like left over from the 1970s or maybe the 1980s. They took the old party positions, they infused them with some, populist stuff, and we've got them again, right? It's like a rotting cupcake with a little bit of new icing on top. It's just not very good. What are they missing? They're missing the deep structural labor changes that have taken place at least since the 1970s with the falling share of the corporate sales that are going to the workers. It just hurts the whole economic cycle. What are they missing? They're missing the implications of how trade really works around the world. It's not just about shuffling goods around. There's a lot of stuff that's happening because you have to have peace building. When you have peace building, now you've got intellectual and physical capacity that's going on. And that gives you these then pacts for trade. And then, of course, you've got this exponential technology thing that's happening. Well, the technology thing is physical stuff plus management technique. All that is being missed.
So what needs to happen in order for them to address that?
They need to stop and look at the experience of the common person on the street, right? I mean, you walk down and you say, hey, wait a second. All right, my cost for school books, I mean, people just went back to school here. School books, tuition, wham, way through the housing, way up.
Healthcare.
Healthcare, right? But on the other hand, look at what these kids have their dorm rooms filled with, right? It's mountains of electronics. The prices for consumer durables are back at 1978. My daughter at school, her electronics are worth maybe $1 million or $2 million if they even existed when I was a student. It's incredible. And people are wrestling with these changes going on. And you know what? It's fun to have the tech toys, but you need healthcare. You need, your education.
So no matter which candidate wins, how likely is it that these humongous structural changes that we're seeing are going to be addressed?
Neither one has produced a team that has put together the kind of people that really have addressed this issue. That's what's scary. You look at what's being floated for cabinets, you look at the congressional interactions that have been going on with the Obama administration, they're just not asking the right questions. That level of debate has to come up.
In other words, the anger in the United States, the political divide we're witnessing is likely to grow even after the election?
People are trying to blow off steam. They're trying to say, I need my basic needs met, not even the luxuries. And when somebody is sitting back and saying, well, I bought this great retirement house for the rest of my life, but now I can't afford electricity in it, that's a problem. Or my grandkids can't get a job that's better than the one that I had. Those are the fundamental things I need to address.
Is the population rightfully doubting the political leadership?
All you have to do is look at the survey data to see that there's massive distrust of the institutions that are out there. And it's not just the political institutions, it's lots of institutions. It's the establishment, as some people say. So clearly that sentiment is there.
Brian, thank you very much.
Glad to be here.